Hello friends, how are you? I hope you all doing good. Myself Virendra Kumar, and in this video we are going to discuss a topic that is relevant to us because of the fact that we depend on the energy, and this topic is the geothermal energy. And why we are here to discuss and get acquainted with the term geothermal energy, because it is important energy source that is renewable and it is available day and night. As we are not very much independent regarding this geothermal energy, so we have to discuss, we have to make available this geothermal energy for the common people, so that we get the target set by the our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji during the COP26 meet in 2021. So let's start. Friends, geothermal energy is, as the term energy, is one of the energy which we use, like we use the solar energy, hydrothermal energy, nuclear energy, thermal energy, right? So we use different types of coal energy, different types of energy sources, and this first term geothermal indicates that the geo means earth, the energy that is coming from inside the earth. So you know that our earth, inside earth, there is a hot magma, and there is a huge source of heat energy is available inside the earth, and that is because of the continuous decay of the radioactive element in the earth crust as well as in the mantle. So this geothermal energy is available to us in the different parts of country. Not it is everywhere, but in the certain location that has been identified by the our national organization like GSI and the ONGC. So we'll discuss all those things. So geo means here the earth, that is we are getting the energy from inside the earth, energy from inside the earth. And that is energy is available in terms of heat, and that heat, geothermal energy is available inside the earth, and that is coming in the different forms like steams, hot waters, and somewhere it is on the surface of the earth, that is coming in the form of hot springs. So first and foremost thing is that it is available day and night. It is available day and night, and during the investigation by our national agencies, these temperatures of this hot water vary from 37 degree to somewhere 200 degree centigrade. So as the temperature variation is huge, so we can utilize these resources in different means, like for the temperature 37 degree to 89 degree centigrade, we can use for our local heating purposes by using the thermal machine, that we can heat the buildings in the winter season and cold areas, like right. And other the hot water that is having that higher temperature can be utilized for the electricity generation. So you can see here how we can generate the electricity by using the geothermal energy, right? So you here see this is the reservoir of the hot water, and by drilling method we can drill the borewell and get the hot water and utilize this hot water in terms of steam, and that will pass through the turbine and further it will generate the electricity, and that electricity can be transmitted to the different power station. So this type of geothermal energy can be utilized for the stable electricity and energy supply, right? So here you can see that when the hot steam is passing through the turbine and it is producing the electricity, and further it has been cooled by the cooling tower, and then it is returning back to the same reservoir. So there is no loss of hot water, only we are extracting the heat and water is returning back to the reservoir. So in this way, thus just we are extracting the heat from the inside the earth. So this is renewable, 100% renewable energy, and this is pollution free energy. Pollution free energy, that is why India is trying to harness this energy because it is zero carbon dioxide producing energy source, and as our Prime Minister has already promised to be net zero net zero carbon emissions by 2070. So that is why we are here focusing on the resources, energy resources which are renewable and carbon emission free, right? So this is one of the energy source where there is no carbon emission. So this is pure energy and there is no wastages, any kind of wastages, any kind of byproduct, right? This is pure like solar energy, like, right? So and this we can utilize geothermal energy in the remote areas where the power supply in terms of electricity by the other means like hydrothermal and thermal power plant is not feasible, like the hilly areas, remote areas, right, in our country like Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Himalayan regions, right, and in Andaman Nicobar Islands where the charges of electricity is huge. It is about 30 to 32 rupees per unit. You can imagine we are paying here the charges up to 7-8 rupees per unit, and it is in Andaman and Nicobar it is 30 to 32 rupees per unit. So if we utilize the thermal geothermal energy, means in those areas the cost of the electricity will be reduced significantly. So next point we will discuss is inside the earth आपको जो है रेडियोएक्टिव एलिमेंट कंटिन्यूअसली डिके हो रहे हैं, वो है आपको how we can extract this. So there are two ways we can utilize the geothermal energy by utilizing the technology for drilling the bore well and then pumping the hot water steams, and other is the ground surface geothermal energy in form of the springs, like. And next point is energy conversion. We can by using the geothermal energy generate electricity, and we can transmit the electricity to the desired areas, and also we can utilize the geothermal energy directly for the agriculture purposes, for the cooling and heating purposes, and aquaculture, right? Clean and renewable energy. So geothermal energy we are getting the energy in terms of hot water, hot steams. So there is no pollution regarding this, and we are getting the 100% clean and renewable energy free from any kind of uh, ozone depleting agents, right? Next, continuous source of energy. It is the energy source that we can get 24 hours, and unlike solar energy, in terms of solar energy we can get the energy only in the daytime when sun is in the sky, right? And but in geothermal case we can get the hot water and steams 24 hours. Versatile use. Since the temperature of the hot water have varied range 37 degrees centigrade to 200 degrees centigrade in different regions, so we can use that heat energy in different purposes. Like I told you that we can utilize for the heating and cooling of the buildings for the varied season, and we can utilize the for the agriculture purposes and for the aquaculture, right? And for the higher range of the temperature we can produce the electricity. So it has the varied applications in terms of energy use. So here why we are talking, why it is relevant and important for us is because India is implementing, is serious about the geothermal energy. So it has come up with the policy, geothermal policy in 2025, and Ministry of Renewable Energy has target to get the free from energy free from carbon emissions by 2070. Net zero is the target of carbon emissions. So we are trying to get that target by focusing on these geothermal energy sources. So I will discuss about the what are the our potentials in terms of geothermal energy sources, right? So our government is encouraging the direct use of the geothermal energy, so that there is no much investment of the money, and we can directly use the hot water, right? So our government encouragement is to direct use of this energy. Fiscal and regulatory support. Government is in the initial phase trying to support for the geothermal energy source development, and it is ready to support on every platform by providing the tax-free 100% FDI and tax holidays kind of support, right? So that initially the cost of production of geothermal energy can be minimized, right? And in international collaborations, the government our government is trying to collaborate with those countries who are presently independent in case of geothermal energy, like US, Indonesia, Iceland, right? So government is trying to collaborate and is providing the 100% FDI and to fetch the technology what they are using, right? So repurposing the oil wells. So already there are minings of petroleums and other minerals, so already drilled. You know that since the geothermal energy is coming from inside the deep inside the earth, so already there is a bore well drilled sites. So why not we can get the geothermal energy by utilizing those wells, oil wells. So our focus is also to repurpose the oil wells for utilizing the geothermal energy, right? So That is also our motive. Now presently there are pilot projects which are going on in our country is the in Barmer, Rajasthan. So IIT Madras is collaborating with the Vedanta company in the Rajasthan to develop the geothermal energy on the pilot project level. In the Ladakh Puga Valley, the ONGC is developing the India's first geothermal stations to produce the energy, electricity. So likewise in the Arunachal Pradesh, Dirang, we are producing the geothermal energy, and the Leh Airport, Ladakh is going to become the first airport fully air conditioned based on the geothermal energy source. That is very important because an airport is completely based on the clean and pure energy. In terms of the geothermal energy is going to be the India's Leh Airport, right? That is pride moment for us. And Telangana SCC Singareni Coleridge Company is also trying to get the 20 kilowatt of energy from the geothermal energy sources. So geothermal potential in India. So already our national repute organizations like Geological Survey of India has established the 308 sites, hot springs sites, and the 10 geothermal provinces for the geothermal energy sources. So this is not less amount if we are able to get the energy from the geothermal sites which has already been identified by the GSI, that is headquartered in Kolkata and is spread across all of the country in terms of the regional centers. So as per the data, India presently has the capacity of 10 point some, like 4 gigawatt capacity of the geothermal energy, and by 2035, next 10 years, we are going to increase this amount by 4 gigawatt, and there is a target of 100 gigawatt of geothermal energy by 2045. So that is very much important target, and it will be totally free from the carbon emissions, and definitely it will be going to achieve the target, international target of the 100% net zero emissions energy by 2070. So friends, I thought this topic is very relevant to us in case of the geothermal energy, and India is striving for getting all those potential extractions in terms of geothermal energy. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.